advice do you have for them?
No, this is not suitable. Somebody cannot say, I will just listen to the lessons online, I will just listen to the recordings. Recordings, I mean, that's just a complete different level. If somebody doesn't attend physical lessons, even though they are capable, and they say, I'll just listen to the recordings, they will never ever benefit to the level of the ones who come to the physical classes. The physical classes where the blessing is, where the angels surround those gatherings and the mercy descends, that's the physical gatherings of knowledge. And the asl of knowledge is in that manner, in that method, listening from the gatherings of knowledge. It is not a good statement at all for somebody to say, I'll just listen to the recording. If somebody is incapable of coming to the classes, then obviously you have no choice. If somebody lives in some far away part of the UK, 200 miles away from here, and they want to listen to this class, what can they do? Listen to the online broadcast. No choice. In that case, it's okay. When there's no choice, or even here, maybe in Sheffield, maybe sisters, they're at home and they cannot make it to the masjid, the mahram cannot bring them, etc. No choice. Listen to the broadcast. Maybe some brothers have a genuine excuse. Maybe they are supposed to start work today at 8:15, so they can't come to the mosque, they'll be late, they can just listen from home, and then they have to go straight to work, or some excuse legitimate, then okay, broadcast. Listen to the online. If you have a genuine excuse. If you do not have any genuine reason, then you have no excuse to say, I'm just going to listen online. You should be coming to the masjid. You should be coming to the masjid. That's where the benefit is. It is, in Medina, we were in Medina for all those years, and we attended the lessons of the scholars and the gatherings, etc. It would be inconceivable, impossible for a student to say, I'm not going to go to the lesson of the Sheikh today, it's broadcast, I'm going to stay in my room and listen online. The other students, because it's impermissible to beat him up, they wouldn't beat him up, but they would probably make hajar of him. Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? The students, I'm not joking, they would look at this person like he has lost his mind. You're not going to attend the physical gathering. You're going to listen online? Is there something wrong? Shall we take you to the doctor? Not a joke. This is how the students would view that type of thing. It is inconceivable. You have a class that you are able to attend, 20 minutes drive, half an hour drive, an hour drive, that's nothing these days. People go here, there, everywhere. They go to the Lake District and they go to Wales for relaxing with the brothers, and you can't drive 30 minutes, 40 minutes to a class. It's inconceivable. These things, they only exist in these places. You cannot imagine this occurring with the students, that they say, I'm only going to listen online, forget the physical class, even though I could drive there. If you can make it to the class, you come to the class. There's no such thing as I just listen online. Online only for those who physically are incapable of coming, then fair enough. And as for listening on the recordings later, then again, only for those who are actually incapable of the physical classes, or even incapable of the live broadcast. Maybe they're working at that time, impossible, so when they finish work, they're going to listen to the recording. The one who has a genuine reason, okay. But the ones who do not, you are able to attend the class, then there is no excuse. You must attend the classes. It's a disaster that you have people, you have brothers in the community, Salafis, and they are maybe involved in this aspect of the da'wah and helping out in this, in the mosque and helping out, and they don't come to the physical classes. Me personally, and everybody can say what they want, for me, I find it inconceivable. It's something I cannot personally comprehend. How there can be brothers in the community, in the da'wah, in the mosque and in the activities, but they don't attend the classes even though they are capable of doing so. For me personally, it is impossible to understand. In the olden days, and I only say this as an example, nothing else. In the olden days, when I was young, and there used to be some classes there wasn't like this. In those days, there used to be one class here, maybe one class there. There was nothing. 20 years ago, 25 years ago. There used to be a class in one place. In fact, I'll give you the example of Medina then, to avoid anything else. In Medina, There used to be classes in Masjid Al-Qiblatain, it's a long walk. If you go from the University of Medina walking, it's a long walk. I don't remember now, maybe an hour. It used to take more than that to walk there. Classes used to be there at Fajr time, 5 o'clock in the morning. So we used to get up, the students, we used to get up at 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., get up, get ready, make wudu, have shower, everything, and then walk 1 hour at 4 o'clock in the morning. Walk 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 4 o'clock in the morning to get to the masjid for the lesson. Fajr, and then the lesson with one of the mashayikh. So when you come here now, and you think, 1.5 hours, and then you have to walk back at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the heat. 1.5 hours. We couldn't afford taxis all the time. So then, when you do all of those things, and you used to see all the students doing all of those things, and then you come here and you have people in the community or local, half an hour drive, 40-minute drive, and they don't attend. For me personally, I don't comprehend these things. You are Salafi, you are in the community, there's nobody here who is a sheikh, nobody here who is alim, doesn't need to attend the classes, doesn't need to listen to the explanation of Shaykh Al-Uthaymeen and others. You must be attending the classes. It is not something, you cannot build the community and build the masjid and build the da'wah if the actual core of the community, the brothers, they are not attending the gatherings. The gatherings of knowledge is how the community builds. The gatherings of knowledge is where it all starts. The tuition, the classes, the schools, the this, the that, everything expands from this knowledge in these gatherings. So you must make sure you're attending, and anybody making excuses, when they are able to attend, advise them. They need to attend, not listen to recordings afterwards. That's only for those people who are incapable. We'll have to round off there. I think it's time for the prayer. So inshallah ta'ala, we'll continue from next week. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.